doing? Welcome. It is Build Your Wealth with Trajan Wealth featuring Jeff Jr. I'm Rusty Humphries here to remind you to please hit the subscribe button, notification button, share button, like button, every button you can find on the computer, just to make sure that you don't forget and you let people know about the great stuff that Jeff Jr. talks about here on Build Your Wealth with Trajan Wealth. Okay, Jeff. So I think I'm pretty sweet. I'm pretty sweet. You know, retirement's a little bit down the ways, but I got Social Security locked in, and I think I'm ready. What do you think?
So you're depending on Social Security just to provide you your entire lifestyle. All right.
Ready to go. Social Security.
Well, Social Security is only designed to really provide you about a third of your income in retirement. So
okay.
I know you've got some other sources that you want to draw from, right?
I'd like to.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably a good idea. I'd rather not live in a tent.
Right. Don't blame you.
I mean, tents are nice, but for, retirement.
Short period.
I'm 82.
Right.
Okay, honey, clean out the tent. Probably not a lifestyle goal.
Right.
So, okay, what other things should I have other than be planning on just Social Security?
Well, don't plan on just Social Security because, like I mentioned, Social Security is really only designed to provide you about a third of your retirement lifestyle, depending on the lifestyle that you want to live, right? But you should be able to draw from your other investments, whether they be stock market-based investments, or maybe you establish like an annuity. Annuities are fairly common once you get into your retirement to be able to provide you income from.
Stop for a second. What is an annuity, Jeff Jr.?
All right. So an annuity is the only product that's available that will guarantee you an income in your retirement regardless of how long you live. So it's really a contract with the insurance company, and the insurance company says, provide me X amount of premium, which is your initial investment, let's just say $100,000.
Okay.
And for this $100,000, at a certain age, we're going to provide you X amount of income for the rest of your life.
So I got to send them a check for $100,000 to get started?
Well, you have to send them some kind of money for them to be able to pay you right
So I'm guessing that you pay in monthly installments or something like that, right?
You can either pay, that's what's called flexible premium. So I'm going to throw some some terms. So you can either do flexible premium, which is you making premium payments over time, or you can do a fixed premium, which is just a one-time payment. So it's very common just to do a fixed premium.
Okay.
So it's a one-time lump sum that you put in it, and in lieu of that lump sum, the insurance company is now going to guarantee you at some point in the future, whatever you determine as the client, what kind of or when you want to start taking that income out.
Okay, so it sounds like talking to you that annuity probably something I should look into.
An annuity can be a very good fit for a lot of people. You know, I think annuities have a very bad rap in many cases. I think oftentimes just because they're misunderstood completely.
How are they misunderstood?
Because annuities in the old days, when you used to put that fixed premium or that $100,000 into the annuity and then you died, the insurance companies would keep that $100,000, which is
that's
bad.
not very nice.
That's not very nice.
Yeah.
It's not a good thing. But now the companies have went to refunding that back to the beneficiaries, which is what they should do.
Right.
But also annuities come with some annuities come with very heavy costs, which again are largely misunderstood by the investing public. The ones that Trajan Wealth uses oftentimes only have fees around 1% or less per year.
Okay.
Some annuities even come with no fees whatsoever. So it's really a matter of understanding what annuities are available and if they do meet your goals.
I mean, it sounds like they're a little confusing if you don't really understand them, but that's one of the things that Trajan Wealth does. They understand how they work, right?
Annuities can be very confusing. You know, there's three main types of annuities. So there's a guaranteed annuity, which is just a fixed annuity.
Okay.
So a fixed annuity, it's guaranteed. It'll pay you right around 3% per year. Very similar to a CD.
Okay.
There's a index annuity, which is a little bit more complex. It's tied to an underlying index, such as the S&P 500. And then there's a variable annuity. So a variable annuity is just like it sounds, or the name implies, it's variable and it fluctuates based upon the market. But that being said, there's a lot of choices.
So it sounds like to me you'd want one for now that would be indexed with the S&P, for example. Does that sound like for
possibly.
today?
It really depends on your goals and your objectives.
Okay. So so getting an annuity, in your opinion, probably something to look into. It's important.
It's something to look into as you get closer to your retirement, absolutely.
Okay.
Just because, again, an annuity is the only product that's out there, the only one that will guarantee you an income stream in your retirement regardless of how long you live. So even if you live until 120 years of age, an annuity will make those payments to you each and every year.
Boy, isn't that nice of them?
It is nice. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is nice. Mm-hmm.
And you find those are safe investments.
Very safe. It's guaranteed by the insurance company.
Mm-hmm.
Because the number one concern of retirees is running out of money. Could you imagine retiring, let's say in 2008?
Right.
The bottom fell out of the market, and if you just retired at that point, you were kind of forced with either living a lesser lifestyle than what you had hoped or going back to work. Or an annuity, if you have an annuity for a portion, I'm not saying for all of your assets, you never want to put everything into an annuity because it's not a liquid product.
It's hard to get. I mean, it's hard to get, right?
It's hard to get it out. So if you invest $100,000 into an annuity and you turn around and say, "Hey Jeff, I want my $100,000 back," there is probably going to be a charge by the insurance company. It's what's called a surrender charge to get that money back. So really the intention of putting that $100,000 into an annuity is for income. That's the whole intent here. It's preservation of principal and income when you go to retire.
All right, that's interesting. We haven't talked a lot about annuities. Probably something, again, we should be looking into. Okay, the other thing that, anything else that you can think of that would go alongside that you'd want to kind of pair an annuity with?
Investments. So what I mean by other investments is stock market-based investments. Like we mentioned on one of the podcasts previously, the best way to outperform inflation, and we're seeing inflation spiking, right? You're seeing what's happening to gas prices, you're seeing what's happening to housing prices, car prices, vehicle prices, you name it. Everything is increasing in price. The best way to outperform inflation is by investing in the market, stock market-based investments. That's the best way. So you want to pair an annuity with a stock market-based investment. It'll kind of give you the best of both worlds.
Or take it all, put it into Dogecoin for a couple of weeks.
Or you could try that.
Probably not the smartest one.
Probably not.
Probably. Okay, I'm just going to put that caveat in there.
Don't listen to that advice.
Or put it all in black.
You could do that too. You might have more fun, but it's
once,
one time. It might be short-lived.
Yeah. You don't want to do that. What you want to do is you want to go to TrajanWealth.com, find out everything they have there, and call Jeff's team and talk to one of his advisors to see how they can help you. Another website to go to is
Trajan Wealth. Did you say Trajan Wealth?
I did Trajan Wealth, and then Trajan
Estate.
And that does what?
So Trajan Estate is a law firm, and what we do there is we establish trusts for our clients.
Okay.
So retirement planning is what Trajan Wealth does, and then estate planning is Trajan Estate. So they really do go hand in hand, and we're very proud to be the first one in Arizona and largely across the country to offer them all under one roof.
And can I say that even though you establish trusts, with you and me, we've already done that.
Oh, shucks.
Do you like that? Oh, hey. Enough with the corn. We sure appreciate you being here. We thank you very much. You should see Rebecca behind the camera right now. Oh, okay. We appreciate you. Hit the subscribe button, would you please? Notifications, the bells, and share the video because, well, your friends are going to want to see this. So thank you so much. Until next time, he's Jeff Jr. I'm Rusty Humphries, and this is Build Your Wealth, the Trajan Wealth featuring Jeff Jr.
Investment advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth, an SEC-registered investment advisor.